didn't know that. So, no, but anyways, enjoy being down here. There's so much music, and it's even slightly intimidating with so much talent around. So, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to join these fine folks here playing some music tonight.
Well, I look forward to it every month, but even more so this month. Last but not least, certainly, Matt Linden. Matt is from New Jersey, and Matt has a son who's also into music, and I met for the first time the other night. Tell us a bit about yourself, Matt.
I moved down here last February from New Jersey. Basically, I've got a lot of health issues, so I can't do the winter anymore in the north. And so I was in a position where I could move anywhere I wanted to in the country. And it was between Athens, Austin, and Asheville. And I picked Athens, so, and that was the right choice. I'm glad I'm here.
We're real glad to have you here.
Nice.
How many rock and rollers in the group? How many folkies in the group? Anybody been in a marching band?
Oh, yeah. High school.
Marching band? Wow, we cover it all. We're going to have a special show on marching bands one of these days. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll let you know. But let's start off now. Actually, Steve is going to start us off here. And Steve, just tell me a bit about the song you're going to play and what it's called. What it means.
One other introduction.
Oh my God! I forgot David.
I was hoping nobody.
David, you apologize. A thousand, Paul. I've been hit with a guitar before. Last but not least, of course, Dave O'Brien. David, we're very pleased to have you here tonight. Tell us a bit about yourself, Dave.
Well, thanks. I feel like I don't even belong here. I'm not. I just, I don't do this for real. I just kind of play at it. But I came from D.C. to here before 4 years ago, and I'm actually from Massachusetts originally too. So I
Wow.
was here from Massachusetts.
What town?
Grew up mostly in Wellesley, Mass, west of Boston. So always good to meet another Massachusetts person. So.
Roslindale.
Okay, there you
I'm
go.
Roslindale a lot.
Yeah. So I came down here for a job, and originally from Massachusetts. I've played music my whole life, but during the day I most of the time I'm a lawyer, but I'd rather be a musician. So I try to do this when I can, and I really enjoy it. So I'm happy to do this.
Awesome.
Wonderful, and I apologize. I'm so sorry.
I don't care.
Dave is very humble. He's a fine musician, and I get to hear him play Thursday nights when we all jam over at the office. And it's the highlight of my week after doing this show once a month. Okay, sorry, a million apologies. Steve Yocum, tell us a bit what you're going to play, where it came from, a little bit about the song.
This song is totally off the wall. It's unlike most songs. It's written for someone who's very near and dear to me. And anyway.
What's the title?
And it's called?
It's called She's Trouble.
She what?
She's Trouble.
She's Trouble. Oh boy.
I like that.
She'll hurt you. She's gonna break your heart. She'll take you down a dark alley, leave you stranded without car. It's a roller coaster ride, you will see. She won't be happy till you're down on your knees. She's trouble, a whole lot of trouble. She's trouble, a whole lot of trouble. She'll have you thinking, what the hell are you thinking, getting into this? 1 minute she'll tell you she hates you, then out you make it out, you know you're in trouble. A whole lot of trouble. You're in trouble. A whole lot of trouble. For every tear that you shed, and every dime that you spend, it's worth every ounce of anguish and doubt. 'Cause she's the kind of trouble you can't live without. She's trouble. A whole lot of trouble. She's trouble. A whole lot of trouble.
Now,
I told you it's off the wall.
no, it's wonderful. Very, very lyrical, soothing, wonderful angle to the song. You care to comment about anything else about that song?
Well,
Come on, tell us.
contrast,
Tell
you know,
us.
juxtapositions, you know, and contrast.
Yeah, right. Who is she? Come on. What's
Yeah.
her name? You sound like you. You sound like you.
Well, I noticed the eye contact several times, you know.
giving me the eye.
Yeah, I saw that, you know. Wonderful song. Very smooth and, you know, I'll be hearing the tune. I'll be hearing that tune.
I know. I
Going
just
home, I'll be
going
hearing
over
that
it
tune.
and over it.
Wonderful
Cool,
tune.
thank you.
Next, Mardi Garcia. What you got for us, Marty?
Wild Horse Ranch.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
So,
Treat us. Tell us a little bit,
Okay.
though.
Do you want me to mic it or?
Yeah, let's. Sorry, we'll get you set up here.
Wild Horse Ranch is a place in Tucson, Arizona, up on just south of 7300 West Ina Road, up into the Saguaro National Monument in the Tucson Mountains. And I lived there. I actually worked there as a ranch hand in the late 90s after a huge break in my life. It was a divorce, and I left Texas and went out to Tucson and decided to do kind of like what I did here. It was just I'm just gonna go and see what happens. And so I did, and I got a job at the ranch. And it was built on Indian burial grounds, and there were certain buildings within the ranch that had, the library was covered with these old baskets, they were all stapled to the ceiling. And at night, some of the ranch hands would go in and try to stir up the spirits, and I was way scared. I was like, no way, I'm not going over there. And sometimes they try to do Reiki on me, and I'd be like, no! I go hide in my, casita, with my little beehive fireplace. And so anyway, that was in the late 90s when I first started my music career. And so this song is about that time in my life, but actually about that place. And I wrote this, where was I when I wrote it? I was in Denton, Texas, where I was raised. Raised as an adult, I had to get raised once I grew up. Long story long. Yeah.
And it's called?
It's called Wild Horse Ranch.
Going down to the Rocky Hills of Thunder, where the trains are
because the ranchers were all like parolees that were in the community service.
That song-
And the ranch manager, like the Hefe guy, was a psychiatrist from the University of Arizona who like lived there and was like on Prozac. It was like really weird.
No wonder you wrote a song.
I wish I made this up. I didn't make it up. I don't think I could have made it up.
Well, whatever it was, it translated into a fabulous song.
Well, on
Fabulous.
YouTube, it's on my YouTube channel, Mardi Garcia. It's actually Mardi Music, YouTube.com, and there's pictures of Wild Horse Ranch. I had Bob Ronstadt, who was Linda Ronstadt's cousin, who was he was my accordion player in Tucson, and he went. When I did this in 2012, I was living in Attleboro, Massachusetts, and we stayed in touch. And he went to the ranch and took pictures of. There's like a picture of the horse, weighing, up and like his paws up or whatever you call it, and
Roaring up.
yeah, and like pictures of the doors of the casitas that had like really cool like paintings of mountains and cactus and stuff, and all kinds of pictures of the ranch are on YouTube on this.
And you were really a ranch hand.
Yes, I was a ranch
I just find that just
I
blows
took
my
care of
mind
the
away.
Well, I was a stagehand. I'm still a stagehand, actually.
And
Local.
So you love horses and you love everything
No,
about
I'm
it?
allergic to horses.
You were a ranch hand
Buffalo,
allergic to horses.
Yeah.
I know that's another story, another song, right?
No, it's just a lot of sneezing and itching.
But not cats.
No, I love cats. Cats are, I love.
I'm allergic to the hay around horses. That's what gets me.
Yeah, it's the hay too, but the horses too. Plus they sneeze and they spit on you. It's like not, it's yucky, it's nasty. You won't go there.
Worse than a Great Dane, eh?
Or a camel.
Or a camel. Oh, camels.
Yeah.
Camels are ultimate. Marty, that's a fabulous song. I've had privilege to hear this song for the first time the other day, and have been listening to it on the internet, and I can't. I had to clamp my mouth down not to sing along with you.
Well, why do you?
I
I
was
was wondering
just-
why you didn't sing with me. It's
I
got great.
wanted to really
Well,
badly.
you should.
Everybody was rocking. Really wonderful song.
Thanks.
Wonderful
Thank
song.
you very much.
Chris Nekvinda, and Chris, what you got for us?
I'm gonna do a song called "Does She Know."
Sorry. I'm trying to do too many things. Check and make sure your volume's good on that, okay?
I'm sure we'll be fine. Hope so, and if not, I'll try to sing.
This is a song called "Does She Know."
Wasn't expecting this. Butterfly paralysis. I'm able to look away. It's the last thing that I ever wanna do. Caught me by surprise. Between our eyes, trust you when I stare at you, when you stare at me. It's like a game of hide and seek. Who is that girl with the long brown hair? Does she know? Know who I am. Who is that girl with the long brown hair? Does she know who I am? Does she know who I am? Saw you on the phone. Wanted to get you alone and watch your lips and down inside. inside, I hope to see that crooked little smile. And who is that girl with long brown hair? Does she know who I am? Does she know who I am? I said, who is that girl with long brown hair? Does she know who I am? Does she know who I am? It's getting awkward. I look down and I'm busted by your stare. My stomach turns over again. Who is that girl with the long brown hair? Does she know who I am? Does she know who I am? I said, who is that girl with the long brown hair? Does she know who I am? Does she know who I am?
It's the guy with the lovely woman with the long brown hair. Nice.
I love the tattoo. Look at his feet, dude.
I know. I
He's
was
got the
looking at
maps
his-
of the world on his feet. I tattoo. Oh my god. I have to take a picture of your feet. Look at that. That was awesome.
And you were the one saying it would be scary to go barefoot, eh?
Yeah, well, it's just
See
because
what
I
you
can't
really-
get these shoes off.
Oh, yeah, well, I
They're
I
glued on.
She's strapped into those things. Those are.
It took me like a half an hour to get them on. I ain't taking them off. Sorry.
What a pretty song.
You gotta take
What
them
a
off
pretty,
the
pretty
song.
song.
Thank you very much.
That's the kind of song you can listen to over and over again.
Dude.
It's a hook to it for me. So.
It is, and it's. Tell us a bit about it. I mean,
It's for me. It's a newer song that I wrote, and sometimes I don't know if any of the other writers have. When you get writer's block, sometimes you try to think of like too many grand ideas. You know, it's like, if I was to say, write about the solar system, there's like 9 things, 10 things to write about. It's hard to do that. You say write about the Earth. There's a couple of oceans and there's continents, and it's still all too big. But if you drill it all the way down into like the moment that you make eye contact with somebody, and you can like try to find that small moment.
Did you just write that?
About a year ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
good.
no,
I
not
thought
just
you were
like. Sorry, she's like.
I
Did you
know.
seriously write that?
No.
I'm not
No,
really
it's
that
about like
stuff.
about a year ago or so that maybe a year and a half ago or so that I wrote it, and it's just about that moment that you make that connection, so that I could like find something that was.
well, the hook is perfect on it, and it's just like it makes us wanting to know more. And yet it's satisfying. Yeah.
Kidding.
No, it's satisfying the way it is, but it does make us want to know more. Pretty song, pretty guitar work.
Thank you
too.
very much.
I also want to know what the tuning was on your guitar. It sounded beautiful.
It's an open D.
Well, we are going to go to Matt Linden.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Matt. Let's bring all that stuff over here. I keep forgetting my job.
Lower the
I'm
boom.
going to get fired if I don't get on.
Well, they'd have to pay you.
Yeah, watch out for the popcorn seat.
Excuse me there, Steve.
Is that an instrument? Popcorn seed?
Yeah, that's an instrument. Tambourine.
I like that. I kind of want to comfort it.
Well, this song, because it was inspired, 2011, I joined this Southern rock tribute band because basically my kids were older, I'd gotten divorced, and I wanted to play a lot of shows. And with my original band, when you're when you're my age, you can really only expect your friends to come out once or twice a year to hear your band. You think it's gonna, when you're
It's true.
when you're 22 and you're drawing, 50 to 70 of your friends every night, you think that's gonna last forever. And but within 5 years, they move different parts of the country, and your band has to struggle a bit more. But anyway, I wanted to play every weekend. I didn't want to go on the road or anything like that, so I joined a tribute band, and I was a hired gun. And some of my friends were telling me that, oh, you sold out, because up in New Jersey we had this real divide back in the late 70s, early 80s. If you played originals or you played covers. And the guys who played covers were like, well, you play originals because you're not good enough musicians to learn the songs. And the guys who say originals are like, well, you guys play covers because you're lame. And it was a real rivalry. And so once I started playing in a tribute band, a couple guys in my band were like, I had to tell me I was a sellout and everything else. And so this song's really more about, if you're a lifer playing music, which I kind of am. I had a hiatus when my children were younger, but then I got divorced, so I could play all I wanted. But really just the emotional cost that comes with that. We think it's really cool and everything else, but we really don't have much choice if we're going to do this. It's either do this or be depressed.
Or take drugs.
So this song's called Hired Gun anyway. I'll stop talking and start playing. Load in 5:45. Shit, I'm late 'cause of the drive. Setting up during the dinner crowd means the sound check is just too loud. So I read the set list and I meet the guys. Bass player's one who I recognize. Dirt Club in 1984, backing up our Stevie Moore. But tonight I'm just a hired gun. Bang the chords as the band plays on. 3 sets of your favorite song. Ladies dance and they sing along. Years ago we had quite a scene. The whirling dervishes and the smithereens. And Pinfield spun 'em at the melody. And sometimes he'd sing a song by me. But it's been years since I played my songs, 'cause bands break up and life goes on. But I got an itch, it won't go away. So what you want is what I play. But tonight I'm just a hired gun. Bang the chords as the band plays on. 3 sets of your favorite songs. Ladies dance and they sing along. It's 3:30 when I get home, but that don't matter 'cause I live alone. When my ears stop ringing, I'll go to my room, and my kids will visit in the afternoon. Years ago we were a family, but the man they lived with, he wasn't me. 'Cause I ain't right if I don't play. So she said, pack up your gear, and I moved away. And now I'm just a hired gun, banging chords as the band plays on. 3 sets of your favorite songs. The ladies dance
got more like that? That's fabulous.
I was like, dude, 2 years?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I wrote that when I played it for the guys in my band. The drummer refused to play this song because he said playing in a cover band is lame, and I'm not going to play this song to try and make it look like it's heroic. And I'm like, dude, man, this song is about playing music, and it's sad, and it's not heroic when you're our age.
No, it's just...
And they're not gonna. You're not going to be famous or anything else, but you still do it, So that's kind of, we had this argument back and forth over it.
I'm blown away with that song.
Thank you.
It really, really touched me.
Yeah.
And you were a marvelous musician, too.
Thanks.
You get mistaken for Springsteen once in a while? Or you get
I'm
mistaken
I'm from New Jersey. Another
Billy
song
Joel?
Yeah, another song I'll play later is more Danzig, because the Misfits were from New Jersey too. So,
I heard a little Len Berry in there.
Yeah, maybe.
Remember Len Berry?
I'm not familiar with
1, 2, 3? A song called 1, 2, 3?
it. No, not familiar.
Probably before your time.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
The Dovells, Len Berry and the Dovells
No.
from Palisades Park. Wonderful, wonderful job. David, what you got for us?
I'm going to play a song called Let Go, but I just wanted to just make sure I'm tuned up here. Guitars
This weather, crazy.
moving around before, but it's okay.
Oh, yes, you're
So
right.
this is a song called...
Jeez. I'm like in a candy shop. I just, I can't wait for the music. Oh, you need the mics? Sorry.
I told you need to hire me, right?
Probably right. You can have half of what I make.
Okay. Nothing.
I give it away all the time.
Well, at least I'll be doing something.
So this song called Let Go, I wrote it a while back after I'd been let go from a job. And it was sort of a trying time for obvious reasons, but it wasn't just that I had lost the job. I had started working as a lawyer. It was like my first job. I was very sort of alienated by the atmosphere of a law firm, and just sort of shocked at some of the behavior that I saw. Some of I was sort of awakening when I realized how like a nasty place the work could be when you're in a sort of law business setting. And it was kind of very hard for me to sort of reconcile what I thought would be like to be a lawyer with what I discovered. So this is just sort of about that.
What's it called?
It's called Let Go. And this is something I wrote a while back, but I never quite finished it. So this last week or two, I've been trying to finish it. So this is a little bit of a work in progress, but I'll give it a go anyway.
I've been let go, I've been told no, I've been sold out. This ain't been easy, the kind of sleazy
forgot the notes to the chorus there, so it should sound not quite as bad as that. If there are different notes there, I couldn't remember them. So sorry about that.
So working in a law firm is not quite what it's cracked up to be to the public, eh?
No, not really, unless you're working at a great civil rights firm, as opposed to a corporate, Shark Tank, which this was very ugly corporate Shark Tank.
My favorite show is The Good Wife, and I watch that all the time, and I don't know how real that is or not. My son's a lawyer.
I haven't seen that show, but if it's
a good show.
Shocking activity going on.
But a lot of fodder for songs, I would imagine. A lot of stuff happening. I mean, you see every emotion in the human soul goes through a law firm at some point or another. Whether it be settling an estate, or whether it be a breakup of a marriage, or whether it be family disputes or anything like that. You got a lot of material there, I'd imagine.
You see lots of, and I work in different places too, where there was a lot of other things, not just the corporate crap, but I did work with child abductions and all kinds of things like that. And there's
Holy
a lot
crap!
of fodder there too.
Thank you, dear. We enjoyed it. Let's go second time around.
Okay.
Steve, your turn.
Let Go. I mean, strangely enough, that's not the title of the song, but it's incorporated in here to some degree. This next song I'm going to do, I'm not sorry.
Do you need a little more volume?
I think I need a little more vocal.
Okay, test it. Okay, guys, if we don't think we have enough volume, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, turn up the vocal.
Yeah, if I didn't have a pen, I was.
Which one are you using as the vocal?
Oh, that one, I get you that.
Very,
Yeah.
actually.
It just depended if you were facing the mic or,
Check. Is that okay?
Yeah.
We're using a single amp, so sometimes it works perfect, other times it's not quite. Yeah, with one amp. That's another story.
The guitar mic seems to be a little low.
You want,
The guitar mic seems to be a little low.
you want a little higher?
The volume.
Oh, the volume. Okay. It's hard for me to tell which one is on, which is the thicker chord is.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
That's the guitar mic right there.
Better?
Well, there are probably more than one or two folks in this room that have had the experience that I had, divorce experience, and which we've heard a little bit about. Anyway, this song came out of that. It's called "How Do You Let That Go." Sitting here as the sun goes down, contemplating another round, staring at my cell phone, waiting on a call. They'll probably never come to fix a love this busted up. This could be it, but I gotta know, how do you let that